Okay, let's solve a question from heights and distances. So first let me explain the question. There is an observer on the ground. He is standing at O, and this is a straight ground. There is a vertical pillar of height 20 units. So a bird is sitting at the top of this tower, and the angle of elevation of the observer to the bird is 45 degrees, and at that instant the bird sees the observer and starts flying horizontally, and after 1 second it sits on another pillar, and now the angle of observation of the observer to the bird is changed to 30 degrees. So now we need to find the speed with which the bird is flying. So let me erase this diagram over here. So now we know that this pillar height is 20, so even this pillar height would be 20, and let this be A, and this is B. This is top of the first pillar is A dash, top of the second pillar is B dash. So let's apply tan to initial condition, that is when the bird was at A dash. When bird was at A dash, tan 45 is equals to A dash by OA. Tan 45 is 1, so we have A dash is equals to OA. So the distance OA is also is equals to 20 units. Now when bird was at B dash, tan 30 is equals to BB dash by OB. We know tan 30 is equals to 1 by root 3, and BB dash is also 20 by OB. So OB is equals to 20 root 3. But we need the distance travelled by the bird from A dash to B dash, which is equal to AB. So A dash B dash is equals to AB is equals to OB minus OA. So OB is 20 root 3 minus OA is 20, which is equals to 20 into root 3 minus 1. So this is the distance the bird flew, A dash B dash. Now we need the speed of the bird. We are given that after 1 second the bird goes from A dash to B dash. So speed of bird is equals to 20 into root 3 minus 1 by 1, which is 20 into root 3 minus 1 units per second. Okay, let's do another question from heights and distances. Now let me first explain the question. Assume there is a circular park, and on the boundary of the park, at point A there is a tower. There is a tower of height h. Now and the radius of this circle is A. Let it be A. Now we know if this is a vertical tower, it would be perpendicular, and this tower at another point B, which is also on the boundary of this park, this tower subtends an angle alpha. This tower subtends an angle alpha on the other boundary of the park. So this tower at another point B, which is also on the boundary on this path, subtends angle alpha. Now this chord AB once again makes angle alpha at the center of the park. You know the radius is A. Now we need to find the height of this tower, which is h. So let this point be Q, as it got connected over there. Now in triangle BAQ, tan alpha would be, opposite is h. Now let this chord AB be x, then this would be h by x. Now as we know this is alpha in triangle, this is O. So in triangle BOA, or rather AOB, in triangle AOB, this is A, this is O, this is B. This point, if we draw the angle dividing into two parts, alpha, so this is alpha by 2 and alpha by 2, this would connect at midpoint, so this would become x by 2 and this is x by 2. Let this point be O dash and this is perpendicular. So we know in triangle O dash A, O dash A, sine of alpha by 2, sine alpha by 2 is equals to, this is the opposite, this is hypotenuse, so x by 2 by hypotenuse, this is radius A, so A, sine alpha by 2 is x by 2 by A. So sine alpha by 2 is x by 2A, value of x is 2A sine alpha by 2. But we need to find the height of the tower, which is h, and we have tan alpha is equals to h by x. So let us substitute the second equation into the first. We have h is equals to x tan alpha is equals to x into, x is 2A sine alpha by 2 into tan alpha. So this is the required height of the tower.